Back when I was in boarding school, there was a night in boys boarding where we had a meeting. I think it was to discuss conduct or something like that. And one of the senior boys asks our headmaster, "Sir, is it okay if we watch, lewd movies, pornography?" I'll never forget. Our headmaster goes, "Pornography will ruin your life." And I was dying inside. I was laughing, right? I couldn't believe that the question was even asked. And then the response also seemed funny. But you know what? In hindsight, I think he was right. Your brain is a learning machine, and what you're doing is you're teaching yourself to be aroused by images of other people. What happens when it's time to be intimate with another person, like a real person? I think that's why there's so many weirdos right now who don't know how to interact with real people, because their minds have just been frizzled. Is frizzled a real word? When you train yourself to be stimulated by one thing, it gets very difficult to break out of that. That's why there's some guys, they even have trouble getting it up when they're with a person, but when they're watching prawn, there's no problem at all. And you even feel ashamed of yourself after you bust a nut. You're just there like, "Oh, what am I doing, man?" That response lets you know that what you're doing is some nonsense. And some of you may not even be pursuing the girl you like because you have these images to fall back on, like, but if she doesn't want me, let me not even put in the effort, but I'll just go watch Pornhub. If you find yourself in this position where you're feeling not motivated, you're not getting out of bed, you're procrastinating by masturbating, I want you to, instead of opening Pornhub, I want you to start doing push-ups. Do 100 push-ups, 5 sets of 20. And read a book instead of doing that stuff for 120 days and see if your life doesn't change.